Salam everybody, this is Investor Shake back at it again with another video. Today's halal stock pick of the week is Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. Stock price is at $16.52. It is Sharia compliant, and the key stats are it has a $1.3 billion market cap, no dividend, a 52-week low of 1481 and a high of 2780, and it currently does not show a PE ratio or earnings per share. So what Tattooed Chef is, it is a leading plant-based food company offering a broad portfolio of innovative and sustainably sourced plant-based foods. Tattooed Chef's signature products include ready-to-cook bowls, zucchini spirals, riced cauliflower, acai and smoothie bowls, and cauliflower pizza crusts, which are available in the frozen food sections of leading national retail food stores across the US, as well as on Tattooed Chef's e-commerce site. Understanding consumer lifestyle and food trends, a commitment to innovation and self-manufacturing allows the Tattooed Chef to continuously introduce new products. Tattooed Chef provides approachable, great tasting, and chef-created products to the growing group of plant-based consumers, as well as the mainstream marketplace. So as you know, this company makes a lot of frozen meals, and you can find these products in Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Costco, and I think they're gradually bringing it to more grocery stores. I believe that's the plan, as well as the option to order it directly from their store and have it delivered to your house. Now, I personally have purchased one of their bundles just to try out the products, and some of the items were pretty delicious. The smoothie bowls were delicious. However, the cauliflower mac and cheese is a bit misleading because it's basically cauliflower that's drizzled with cheddar cheese. Now, I mean, that's probably a way to make the cauliflower more edible for certain people, but I wouldn't consider it cauliflower mac and cheese. But in a way, they're trying to incorporate a lot of plant-based food items into these dishes in hopes of trying to attract the mainstream consumer, in addition to vegan and vegetarian consumers as well. So looking at Muslim Exchange, we do see that it is compliant, but it is 2 out of 3 stars. So let's see why. So it does pass the business screen. In the financials, they also did pass the financials. However, one thing to look at is the amount of cash compared to their 24-month average market cap, which is slightly above the threshold of 33%. So as a result, it only passes 2 out of the 3 Islamic screeners, but it does not meet the FTSE. But the other 2, it does satisfy. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then looking at their website, and it says here, when we say we're farm to table, we really mean it. Most of our ingredients come from Italy, where we contract the fields and plant our own crops. Also, we are the manufacturer of our products. With 2 family-owned facilities in Los Angeles and Italy, we handle the food from the fields to the consumer's hands. So that's good to know that the food items are sourced in these areas. And this is what their smoothie bowl looks like. So let's take a look at what their products are. Let's check out all their items. So they have the cauliflower mac and cheese bowl, like I mentioned earlier, cauliflower pizza bowl, acai bowl, Mexican style street corn, enchilada bowl, which personally I did enjoy this particular item, cauliflower gnocchi, pizza, burgers, Buddha bowl, organic riced cauliflower stir fry, the cold brew and dark chocolate smoothie bowl, veggie hemp bowl, kombucha bowl, zucchini spirals, so basically like spaghetti but made out of zucchini, organic greens, zucchini spirals, and that's all the products that they have to offer. So it is a growing company, and in case you didn't know, this company did start off as a SPAC in 2020, and I believe it was one of the most popular SPACs of its time. But now that it has merged and became Tattooed Chef, it's now trading publicly in the stock market. And let's take a look at the financials for Tattooed Chef. So as we know, the stock price is actually $16.95 after hours. So let's take a look. Let's zoom out and see how the stock has performed. So it has had a very volatile year. As you see, in December of 2020, we saw the stock price go up as high as $27. And this was at a time when a lot of growth stocks were at their peak. And then we saw it go down as low as $16.68, then back up to $23 in June. Then it was staying in the 20s, high teens. Then it peaked over here at $24 in September, only for it to go down, and it's been going down ever since. So the current stock price is at its lowest this year, especially due to this crash that we're seeing in the market. We could very well be in a bear market, but only time will tell. So I would consider the teens to be a good price range to get shares of Tattooed Chef, because like I said earlier, it did start off as a SPAC, and in August of 2020 we did see Tattooed Chef go up as high as $28 a share due to the SPAC hype. But now that everything has cooled off, I think this would be a good buying opportunity, especially because there are a lot of investors right now. They may consider selling Tattooed Chef because of the lack of growth that it has had in the past 3 months. It's pretty discouraging to be a Tattooed Chef owner if you were buying a lot of shares in the $20 price range, only for it to go down to the teens. Now, I don't know for sure if this stock has bottomed out, because this stock market is very unpredictable. So only time will tell, but I do believe the teens is a good area to pick up shares if you're interested in the stock, of course. Now, looking at the financials, it does have a $1.3 billion market cap, and it has a 1-year target of $21, and that's based on what the analysts are saying. So let's take a look at how it has performed. So as you see here, Tattooed Chef has had year after year revenue growth, which is amazing, as well as year after year earnings growth, especially with 2020 with having a significant jump in earnings. And then looking at the quarter, you start to see the revenue slightly go up quarter after quarter. But Q2 of 2021 has been pretty disappointing with their negative earnings. But hopefully we may see the company try to recover from this, because it has had negative earnings for all of 2021. So that's something to keep in mind. And then looking at the analyst data, it's currently labeled as a buy with price targets as low as $16, where the stock price is pretty much at right now, and as high as $24. So based on what the analysts are saying, you could be getting this stock at a good price right now, but this is not financial advice, of course. And then looking at the financials a little bit deeper, the company is making a negative $5.16 million in net income. So they're not profitable just yet. However, looking at previous years, it was profitable. with 2020 being as high as $67 million in positive net income, which is outstanding. But right now, not looking good. It's currently negative, but hopefully we may see it improve over time. And looking at the balance sheet, it currently has $266 million in assets and $32 million in liabilities. So the assets substantially outnumber the liabilities, which is really good. And then looking at the debt, they have $199,000 in current debt. I repeat, $199,000 in current debt, which is pretty negligible compared to its market cap. And the long-term debt is $1.9 million. So, very little debt compared to its assets and market cap. So that's good to know. So all in all, this stock is at a pretty attractive price range, given the low market sentiment. As I always said, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. Right now, the market is experiencing extreme levels of fear, given the outbreak that we're having of this virus, as well as inflation, which can be pretty bad for the market in the short term, but hopefully we may see. But if you think long term, we won't be talking about these price levels ever again, because if we were to recover 1 or 2 years from now, we'll forget about whatever happened in December 2021. So by having a long-term mindset, that will keep your emotions away from the short-term volatility that we're experiencing. Now, as always, I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't buy Tattooed Chef stock simply because I'm talking about it. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is Investor Shake, checking out.